Congratulations, first of all.
Sorry, VJ, can you turn off your microphone, please? Thank you. Sorry, Andrew. Yeah.
Cool. We'll go now. Congratulations, Ajaz. What a wild day of Test cricket. Have you had a second to stop it all and think about what you did this morning?
Not really, to be honest with you. I guess, you know, after I kind of came off the field, things happened pretty quickly. So these kind of things probably don't really sink in until later, if I'm honest with you. Obviously, it is a special moment. I'm not going to lie about that. It's brilliant for me, not only me, but my family. You know, my mum and dad and all their support, and my wife and all her support. And it's never easy being a cricketer. You spend a lot of time away from home, and to be able to come back home to Mumbai and to Wankhediya and to be able to produce something like that is quite special. And I'm grateful to God that, you know, he's blessed me with this, I suppose, occasion in my cricketing journey. So it's really, really special for me.
Anil Kumble's said, well, I'm sorry, Anil Kumble said, welcome to the club. How does it sort of feel to hear that from a player of that stature? And do you remember sort of hearing about him doing 10 wickets in innings back in the day?
Yeah, I definitely do. And I've seen highlights of it as well plenty of times. So to I guess be in such illustrious, you know, groupings is very, very special. And it was really, really cool to see his message and to hear his kind words. And I'm very, very humbled and very, very fortunate to be in, you know, such fine company.
Last night, you said the job was only half done. The Black Caps guys also took a photo of you looking at the honours board. You know, did you sort of expect that you'd have to do the whole job yourself?
No, not quite. I mean, I knew leaving here last night there was still work to do, and I really, really wanted to get my name on the honours board. I had no expectation of it going up in this fashion, so it is very special and pretty cool. And I mean, one of the first things that I said when I got off was that my name's definitely going to be on the honours board now.
No, cool. And you know, then just lastly, obviously, you know, like you said, things happened pretty quickly after you got off the field. You know, a batting innings that passed far too quickly, and India is now well on top in this match. How does that sort of leave you feeling, you know, at the end of this day?
I guess that's the beauty of Test cricket, isn't it? And that's what makes Test cricket so exciting. Things can flip, and it really takes one session to change a match. So, I mean, we're still in the game, and there's still the, you know, second innings to go. And if we can turn up tomorrow and you know, put our best foot forward, who knows what can happen. So it's still about looking at tomorrow and kind of, you know, putting today behind us and really working towards, you know, tomorrow and what we've got to do. So, yeah, I mean, it's a special day for me, and, you know, I've got a lot of messages to probably try and get through, but I might leave them for quarantine when I get back home.
That sounds good, and congratulations again.
Thank you very much.
Good evening, Ajaz. Niharika this side. My question for you is that during to your 10 wicket haul, there was a period where you had this engrossing battle against Mayank Agarwal, and you finally got him out. So could you describe your plan in taking Mayank's wicket, because it was a really big one?
Yeah, I mean, obviously Mayank played really well, and that was a very special innings. I mean, he pretty much got half the runs in that innings to score 150 out there on conditions that are probably pretty challenging for batting. It's pretty special, and you got to respect him for that. My plan was very simple: keep challenging him with good balls. You know, as a batsman, he's got to, you know, front up every ball, and as a bowler, I've got to make sure I bowl the best ball every time to him. So it was a long battle. Sometimes they take a lot longer than you like, and you know, sometimes the batsman gets the better of you. But yeah, he played a special knock as well, and you know, so it was cool for me to finally get him. It was quite rewarding, to be honest. It was a lot of hard work to try and get him out.
And also, what were the emotions in your mind after you saw Rachin Ravindra taking the catch of Mohammad Siraj and you got your 10th wicket?
Yeah, it was nervous times. Obviously, we still backed Rachin to be under that, but I saw the ball wobble as it was coming down, and I was a little bit nervous for a second. But Rachi took a brilliant catch there. You know, I said to Neil Wagner, who ran on just before the 10th wicket, I said to him, I've been more nervous now. I am more nervous now than I've been all game. So it was pretty special. And knowing that, you're going to achieve something special was quite unbelievable. And, I'm just ecstatic that I got to do it in Mumbai.
Thanks, Ajaz. Congratulations on your 10th wicket haul.
Thank you.
Hi, Ajaz. Fantastic achievement today. We have
Thank
heard
you.
stories of how Javagal Srinath bowled wide when Anil Kumble was a 9 at the Firozshah Kotla. Did something similar happen with Somerville today? What was the talk between the two of you after you got your probably 8th wicket? And did your captain say anything?
No talk of that. For us, it doesn't really matter who gets the wickets. I would have been happy if I got 9 and got to get off the park because someone else took a wicket. So none of that. Although in saying that, obviously at the other end, I don't know what they would have chosen to do. But for me, it was really about making sure we could finish the job off and really get off the park. So I mean, it was my day, and I was fortunate to to walk away with 10 there.
Hey, just congrats on your feat. It's been a day which kind of doesn't occur daily in a cricketer's life, 10 for. But then after you saw what unfolded later, how would you sum up this day of cricket for you personally, especially after what happened the entire day?
Personally or as a team?
On both fronts.
Oh, well, personally, I think it's one of the greatest cricketing days of my life, and I think it probably will always be. Obviously, from a team perspective, it's obviously tough because we put ourselves into a tough position, but we've still got more Test cricket left, and there's two sides to the coin. So we've got to make sure we front up tomorrow and try and scrap as much as we can. We know, I guess we're on the back foot, but we still got to come out here tomorrow and make sure we work as hard as possible to try and see how we can try and turn this game around, or even eke out something special.
Prashant, do you want to lastly ask questions?
Just congratulations. Just wanted to ask you that you only play red ball for New Zealand, but after this haul and probably a 10-wicket haul in front of the Indian audience, do you reckon an IPL contract maybe in future?
Oh, look, if I could figure out if I would ever get a contract, then I'd be very lucky. But look, I haven't thought that far ahead. For me right now, playing for New Zealand is the most important thing. I've got a test match to worry about, and I tend not to look at too many things too far ahead. I try and stay in the present as much as possible, and I guess that really helps me control what's in front of me. So that's what's worked up till now, and that's what I'm going to continue doing. So whatever happens later on, that's we can worry about it when it happens.
Cool. Thanks very much, everyone. Thanks, Ajaz. Cheers.